Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Game Things. I'm your host for the week, Ming, and today we're going to cover the most recent Summer Game Fest. So during this Summer Game Fest, a lot of things was revealed, and a couple of titles that were revealed I was really excited for. So without further ado, let's get started with it. The first title that I'm going to talk about is Power World. If you guys have never heard of it, go and check it out because it's pretty interesting. So Power World, like what you would think, sounds kind of like a Pokemon-esque game, and yes, you are right in the sense that it's like a Pokemon game, but it's also really different because Power World is Pokemon with guns. Yeah, you heard that right. It's Pokemon with guns. So imagine Pikachu holding like a gun shooting at enemies. Yeah. And based on the gameplay footage that was showed, there's a bit of like base building and you can catch a lot of these pals, I guess, and they all shoot like different type of guns, which is really cool and at the same time really weird. So yeah, I mean the game will only be releasing in early access early next year, so in any case, go check out Power. It's just really weird and really interesting at the same time. Then next, I'm going to talk about another title that was just announced yesterday, and it's about Prince of Persia. So we are getting a brand new Prince of Persia courtesy of Ubisoft. Now, it's been quite a while since we last saw a Prince of Persia game, and honestly, based on the trailers that were shown earlier, this Prince of Persia actually looks pretty sick and it looks pretty darn good. To top it all off, the game's actually releasing pretty soon. I mean, it's releasing in January 18, and it's available on Switch, Xbox Series S and X, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, as well as on PC. Then next, we're gonna talk about another really surprising announcement, and that's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So yes, we are getting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth releasing early next year, 2024. So Final Fantasy Rebirth is effectively the sequel to FF7 RE, Final Fantasy VII Remake. And of course, once again, we'll be seeing the great cast of Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, as well as Yuffie. And of course, the really cool villain, Sephiroth. So yeah, if you guys are a hardcore fan of FF7, you definitely do not want to miss this upcoming FF7 Rebirth game when it's released. Moving on, we're gonna talk about another new title that was announced that got me really excited, and that is Sandland, a JRPG game that, well, looks a lot like Dragon Quest. So if you like JRPGs with aesthetics like Dragon Quest, definitely check Sandland out because it does look pretty darn good. Moving on from that, we also have brand new gameplay footage from Mortal Kombat 1. And let me tell you, damn, the graphic looks good. They brought back a lot of cool things as well. So aside from visual updates, Mortal Kombat 1 also brought back X-rays, they brought back tag assist, which is pretty cool. And of course, we also have the old cast of Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Milena, Kitana, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, the typical cast. But really, the arena design was really beautiful. The gameplay looks really good, and you can even see that a lot of the characters special attacks looks really good. So yeah, definitely check out Mortal Kombat 1, and if you are a fan of fighting games, you should be really excited for it because it looks way too good. Then we have a release date for Alan Wake 2, as well of course new gameplay footage. Alan Wake 2 will be releasing later this year in October 17. The game will be finally releasing after so many years, and I bet you guys are so excited that you cannot wait any longer. So to curb your excitement, I suggest checking out the gameplay footage just so that you guys can continue to stay hyped as well as stay excited for the game. Then next, we're gonna talk about another really hyped up game, and that is Spider-Man 2. So we got the release date of Spider-Man 2, and it's gonna be October as well. Guess what? It's gonna be October 20th. So yeah, about 3 days after the release of Alan Wake 2. So damn, it feels good to be a gamer during this period of time because we are getting so many great games during the month of October. It's gonna be so hype and so exciting. Then the last and final title that I'm gonna be covering from the Summer Game Fest is one that I have a love-hate relationship with. Editor, you should know this game pretty darn well. And it is Human Fall Flat 2, officially revealed just yesterday. And it will be coming to PC next year. So this damn game, it's a fun game, I'll give it that, but at the same time, it is really, really rage inducing. Editor, I definitely know that you agree with me on this. And yeah, I mean, if you guys have never ever heard of Human Fall Flat before, try and get a friend and try and play it together with a friend because, gosh, this game is so frustrating at times, I swear. Anyways, Human Fall Flat 2, pretty good game, pretty jank game. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm a bit annoyed that it's going to be released. But anyways, that's basically more or less it for this year's Summer Game Fest. Of course, there are a ton of other games that were showcased as well, but we're not gonna cover it in this episode because I didn't really want to cover it because I don't think it's as hype. So yeah, if you guys do want to hear our thoughts and opinions on any of the other games that were showcased during this period of time, you can drop a comment and let us know, then maybe we can have a discussion. Anyway, that's all from me. I'm once again your host, Ming, and we hope to see you guys next week in another episode of Game Things.